what happens when Swiss precision collides with German engineering? You get the world's most feared firearms brand. From the hips of Navy SEALs and the holsters of Secret Service agents, to the front lines of the U.S. Army, SIG Sauer doesn't just build guns. They set the standard. Today, we're tearing through the top SIG weapons ever made. Lock in. We're going hot. Starting from the classic pistols. SIG P210, the legend. The legend begins here, and it begins in 1949. The P210 is widely considered the most accurate military pistol ever built. How? SIG flipped the script. The slide runs inside the frame rails instead of outside, creating a lockup so tight it's practically a precision instrument. This was Switzerland's frontline sidearm for decades, and today, it's still the gold standard for competitive target shooters who refuse to settle for anything less than mechanical perfection. SIG P220, the game changer. 1975, SIG introduces the P220 and the firearms world shifts. This was the gun that launched the classic line, featuring a silky double-action / single-action trigger and a decocking lever that became SIG's trademark. Originally 9mm for the Swiss Army, it eventually grew up to .45 ACP and cracked open the American market. If you want to understand SIG's DNA, this is where you start. SIG P226, the icon, lost the US military contract to Beretta in 1984, on price alone. And yet, the Navy SEALs said no thanks to the winner and chose the P226 anyway. That tells you everything. Buttery smooth, bomb-proof, reliable, and full size for serious work. This is the gun that Tier 1 operators trusted through the 90s. They called it to hell and back reliable. It earned that name. Let's move to modern striker-fired and compacts. SIG P320, the modular revolution. This gun broke the rules, literally. Because the serialized part is a removable fire control unit, not the frame, not the slide, you can legally transform it into an entirely different pistol. Swap the grip. Swap the slide. Swap the caliber. It's the same gun and a completely different gun at the same time. That innovation won SIG the US Army's modular handgun system contract, replacing the legendary M9. History was made. SIG P365, the industry disruptor. Before this gun, micro-compacts maxed out at 6 or 7 rounds. SIG engineers sat down and asked, what if they didn't? The result was a revolutionary stack-and-a-half magazine design that shoved 10+1 rounds of 9mm into a pistol that disappears in a pocket. The P365 is currently the best-selling handgun in America. It didn't just enter the concealed carry market, it blew it apart. SIG P365X Macro, the wildfire. If the P365 was a spark, the X Macro is a wildfire. It stuffs a 17-round magazine into a frame barely larger than the original, and tops it off with an integrated compensator machine directly into the slide to crush muzzle flip. The result? A gun that hides like a compact but shoots like a competition pistol. It shouldn't be possible. SIG did it anyway. SIG P230/P232, the gentleman's piece. These might be the most beautiful guns SIG ever produced. Designed to rival the Walther PPK, the P230 and P232 are fixed-barrel .380s with a slimness that borders on art. Blowback operated, elegantly proportioned, and disappearing clean under a suit jacket, this is what James Bond would carry if he had better taste. A classic in every sense of the word. SIG P938, the 1911 Whisperer. Built for the shooter who loves 1911 controls but refuses to carry a full-size pistol. The P938 is a micro-compact 9mm with a single-action trigger and a manual thumb safety, meaning you can carry it cocked and locked, just like John Browning intended. It's 9mm firepower in a gun that fits in the palm of your hand. 1911 fans love this thing. Deeply. Next is submachine guns and rifles. SIG MPX, the modern SMG king. Most submachine guns are old-school blowback designs, simple, but rough. SIG scrapped that and built the MPX around a short-stroke gas piston system, giving it the smooth cycling of a top-tier rifle in a 9mm platform. It runs AR-15 controls, which means any soldier or shooter can pick it up and run it cold. High-level SWAT teams worldwide have made it their standard. Competitors love it too. SIG MCX Virtus, the Special Ops Swiss Army knife. The MCX was built from the ground up for operators who need a rifle that adapts as fast as the mission changes. By moving the recoil springs above the bolt, SIG freed up the stock to fold completely flat. Add in a modular barrel that lets you swap calibers in the field, and you have one of the most versatile tactical rifles ever designed. Special operations communities worldwide took notice immediately. SIG MCX Spear/XM7, the future of infantry. This is what replaces the M4 carbine. Chambered in .277 SIG Fury, a hybrid case that pushes ballistic performance beyond anything 5.56 can achieve, the XM7 is engineered to punch clean through modern body armor at distances that would make a standard NATO round a non-factor. The US Army chose it. The era of the M4 is ending. The era of the Spear has begun. SIG 550/SDGW90, the Swiss legend. This is Switzerland's national service rifle, and it is over-engineered in the best way imaginable. The SIG 550 is widely considered one of the finest 5.56 battle rifles ever produced. Its translucent magazines that snap together for a quick reload, its phenomenal accuracy, and its ability to function flawlessly in the freezing Swiss Alps make it a rifle that other rifles are compared against. It's the benchmark. SIG 551/552/553, the Commando variants. Take the 550, chop it down, and make it built for fighting in tight spaces. The 552 and 553 Commando variants are exactly that, shorter, faster, and still just as reliable. European counterterrorism units like France's GIGN run these. When you need AK-47 reliability and Swiss watch precision in a CQB package, the Commando series is the answer. SIG M400 Tread, the people's rifle. Not every gun needs to be a military contract winner. The M400 Tread is SIG's answer to the AR-15 market, delivering mid-length gas system smoothness, ambidextrous controls, and a refined trigger at an entry-level price. It's the everyday rifle for the everyday shooter. Reliable, accurate, and built to SIG standards. No compromises where it matters. SIG 716G2, the battle rifle. When 5.56 isn't enough, you reach for the 716. Built on an AR-10 platform but running a gas piston system for unmatched reliability in harsh conditions, the 716G2 delivers 7.62 NATO Thunder at extended range. It's currently the frontline battle rifle of the Indian Army, a contract that speaks to its battlefield credibility. Big gun energy, fully justified. Next is specialized and long range. SIG Cross, the backcountry precision rifle. Under 7 pounds. Folding stock. Match-grade trigger. The Cross was designed for a very specific kind of shooter, the one who hikes 10 miles into the wilderness, and then needs to make a 500-yard shot on demand. SIG bridged the gap between hunting rifle and long-range competition gun with ruthless efficiency. It's the rifle for people who refuse to carry more weight than absolutely necessary, without giving up any precision. SIG Sauer 1911, the SIG IFI Classic. SIG didn't just clone the 1911, they improved it. Their distinctive squared slide profile, external extractor for enhanced reliability, and custom shop features straight from the factory set SIG 1911s apart from the crowd. From the Scorpion to the Spartan, every variant is a statement piece. John Browning's masterpiece, reinvented by German-Swiss engineering minds. SIG Cross PRS, the competition dominator. The Cross platform, taken to its absolute ceiling. Heavier. More stable. Fed by a high-contour stainless steel barrel that was born for long-range precision. The Cross PRS is a dedicated precision rifle series rig, built to go head-to-head with the finest custom bolt guns in the world. SIG didn't just enter the precision rifle game. They showed up ready to win. SIG SSG 3000, the law enforcement legend. A bolt-action sniper rifle built on a Sauer action, with a quick-change barrel system that adapts to mission requirements. The SSG 3000 has put rounds on target for law enforcement marksmen across the globe for decades. Its sub-MOA accuracy and smooth-as-silk bolt throw made it a trusted tool for the people whose shots matter most. A legacy precision instrument, SIG MG338, the heavy hitter. We end where warfare is heading. The MG338 is a lightweight medium machine gun chambered in .338 Norma Magnum, a cartridge with the reach and power to render the .50 cal unnecessary in many scenarios. And it weighs less than a standard M240. U.S. Special Operations is currently evaluating it. The MG338 doesn't just change the conversation about firepower, it ends it. 25 weapons. One obsession, perfection. From a target pistol born in 1949 to a machine gun that's rewriting the rules of modern warfare, SIG Sauer has spent over 150 years proving that the best weapon is the one you trust with your life. Which one is your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you're new here, you already know what to do.